Good morning. Today we're going to talk about comfort zones. We all have them. Those are those areas that we can feel safe in. That place that we can go to that things just, they're okay there. You're in a good place. For me, my comfort zone is my office here. So if you draw an analogy to it, that's kind of what comfort zones are. In here, I can do a lot of different things. I can relax in this chair. I can work at my desk. I've got a lot of things that I need, like my internet and my phone. Other things in here, I got my little canine friend at my feet. This weekend we got a big football game, so I got my University of Michigan Bo Schembechler helmet up there. And not being an individual or people that just stick to one team all the time, which that Michigan team is my favorite. Over here, I also have my my Florida Gator Urban Meyer signed helmet, so it'll be a fun game tomorrow. And I talked with my daughter, and she's a graduate of the University of Florida and is going to the University of Michigan right now getting her MBA. So. But she did tell me, Dad, my school spirit is coming out, so I'm going to be a Go Gator this weekend. So this is my comfort zone. I got some guitars over there I like to play with. You put pictures in here, and this is what our comfort zones are like. They're areas where we go, where we can stay and just feel, safe. It's a safe zone. It's a comfort zone. Many of us don't venture out to the world and get outside of our comfort zone. We spend a lot of our time in our comfort zone. Even though this is a great place, unless somebody comes into my comfort zone, I don't meet anybody new. I can learn some new things within my comfort zone, but I can't really go out and interact with other people and utilize those skills and those tools that I learn unless I get outside my comfort zone. Even though I got all my books and in a lot of comforts of life right in this area, it's still that fact that I'm not getting outside of it. So when we venture outside our comfort zone, here, we'll take a walk outside, a lot of new things can happen. We come out here and I'm outside my comfort zone. My goodness. There's a lot of cool things out here. This is where life happens. Life happens outside your comfort zone. So I got this beautiful backyard right outside my comfort zone. I can meet new people out here, sounds, places. Yeah, sometimes we run into a snake or some other type of critter that is in our comfort zones, outside our comfort zones, I should say. But this is really where life is. I'll take a seat in one of these chairs here and we'll spend some more time chatting. So when you get outside your comfort zone, yeah, see, my comfort zone's right back in there. It's okay. My little doggy friend's in there and things are there, but I'm outside my comfort zone. I'm out here, thinking about things or meeting new people. This is where you go out and make things happen. We graduated a class the other day at Northrop Grumman, a group of incredible people, engineers, mechanics, managers, a lot of different type of people in the program. And we pushed them outside their comfort zone. The good thing about that is when you expand that comfort zone, it never goes back to where it was. It'll contract again, but it'll never go all the way back. And those folks that graduated the other night, I'm thinking, running them all through in my mind, and I think about how many of them really leaped outside of their comfort zone, really went someplace that they had never ventured to before. And they discovered that they kind of liked it and that they could live out there. Because sometimes we think that we can't live outside of our comfort zone. We think that something will happen. Did you ever go to like a Halloween party and you put a bunch of makeup on so that people didn't recognize you, and you almost feel like you were invincible, because people couldn't see the real you. So maybe you danced where you usually don't dance, or you told jokes where usually you don't tell jokes. And you really push yourself outside there because you put this facade on, and it's not really you. Wouldn't it be great if you could do that all the time? If you could be that way without having to put on all that makeup or that facade. And that's what getting outside your comfort zone is. I remember when I was young in college, and you'd go out and have a few beers, and all of a sudden you had that liquid courage in you to do things that you normally wouldn't do. You got outside your comfort zone. And that's those things that you want to avoid having to take that liquid courage or some stimulant in order to get you outside of that comfort zone. You don't want to have to put on a mask or a facade. You want to be comfortable in your own skin and be able to go out and do things. And really focus on other people and not be concerned about it. Have fun. This life is such an incredible, incredible thing once you step outside your comfort zone and experience it. We can always go back in there. You can always go back to your safe zone. Yet, the adventure of life doesn't take place in there. The adventure of life takes place out here. That's where success is. That's where new friendships and relationships are, outside your comfort zone. It's all dealing out here. Things are happening out here. You can always go back to that. You can walk back through that door, go back into your comfort zone anytime you want, and enjoy yourself. Yet slide open that door every once in a while and come out here and enjoy the things that go on outside your comfort zone. I mean, it's an incredible world. We take a walk out here, and yeah. Now look, I'm getting farther away from my comfort zone. I'm really venturing out in life. I'm meeting new people. I'm doing new things. I'm going to areas that I've never been before. Trying new things. It's trying a different food. Your comfort zone is the same thing you eat all the time, right? You go back to that same meal. You go out to a restaurant. You don't try anything new. You just try that same thing. Getting out of your comfort zone is trying something different. Being adventurous and finding new opportunities. And when you walk far enough out of your comfort zone, you get to places that meet people and do things that you've never done before. I mean, take a look at this. I'm going to turn around here so you can see over my shoulder. That this is the kind of things that the comfort zones bring. To venture out and do something different. Over there is the airport, St. Augustine Airport. Right next to it is Northrop Grumman. That's where we graduated that class from the other night. So, your comfort zone is someplace that you can always go back to. But look at the beauty that's around you when you get out of your comfort zone and stretch yourself. Stretch yourself. So yeah, I got a little too far away from my comfort zone there, yeah? And I lost my connection. But you get the point. We really have to get out of our comfort zone and try to do things that we haven't done before. And as I said, you can always go back. You can always go back into your comfort zone. Get back to that place that's safe, that makes life calm and everything else. But your comfort zone is a place you can always return to. And when you do, get back into your world and start thinking about how you can go out and venture into another foray outside of your comfort zone. And those things that we can do that at one time we never thought possible. So enjoy your weekend. It's Labor Day. We'll be back here Monday on Labor Day. Have a great time. Be safe. Be careful. And get outside your comfort zone. Go try something that you've never tried before. It'll be all right. You can always come back. Take care.